Velvet Rose and Oud by Jo Malone has a sweet, jammy, metallic rose opening to it, and also when you first apply this to your skin, there is a really interesting petrol type note that's buried underneath all of that. As time goes on, the metallic element fades away, that faint petrol note has gone completely. The synthetic oud note starts to come through as well. Now, the oud in this fragrance is a very safe, toned-down Western interpretation of the note. And also in the mid, we've got this a sweet, deep element to it. And as the fragrance really starts to dry down and we get to the base notes, that sweet element turns into a lovely praline note, and you're left with a sweet praline rose with... Now, Jo Malone Velvet Rose and Oud is from Jo Malone's Cologne Intense line. It comes in a 100ml bottle and costs £100. Now, it isn't actually a cologne strength fragrance, it is an eau de parfum. The use of the word cologne is simply a marketing term. This is a kind of... it's bland, it's safe, it's a bit dark. The dry down is very nice though. That sweet praline rose oud dry down is... I enjoy that quite a lot. The rose in this is quite gender neutral. It's neither masculine nor feminine. It's not in your face or overpowering, and there isn't any kind of a grandma or an old lady vibe to the rose in this. Despite the fact that I do think this is a very unisex fragrance, for some reason I can picture this worn more by a woman than a man. That's probably because of the sweet praline element in the dry down. This is a nice fragrance. It's nothing really special. It is quite bland and it's quite boring. If I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, this feels very synthetic and soulless to me. This is almost niche fragrances by numbers, and it's a bit of a letdown. Probably best worn in the autumn and the winter as a daytime fragrance, because I don't think there's enough to make it stand out for evening wear. Also, when I wear this in the summertime, this fragrance does a weird, I guess, aromachomical trick on my smell, because in the wintertime, in the colder months, it lasts for a decent amount of time, and I'm happy with that. But when I apply this during the warmer and hotter months, it only lasts on my skin for maybe 15-20 minutes and then completely vanishes. Now, I know this is not just my imagination and I haven't become anosmic to it, because I've asked other people around me and they can't smell it either. The 5ml sample, which I have based this review off of, is from an official bottle, so I know that the juice hasn't gone bad or it's not fake juice. So that, I don't know why it does that, but that's really weird. But I guess in general, I couldn't really see myself wearing this during the summertime anyway. But anyway, final ratings for Velvet Rose and Oud by Jo Malone. The sillage on this was tamer than I expected, so the sillage gets a 3 out of 5. The projection, again, was, for an oud-based fragrance, not as strong as I would like, so the projection is, for this, a disappointing 3.5 out of 5. The longevity in the colder months, I got close to 8 hours, so the longevity on this gets a 3.5 out of 5. And the overall smell, I'm going to give a 3, not because it smells bad, not because it smells overly feminine, but because it just bores me a little bit. There's no soul, there's no substance to it. And honestly, I can't see myself wearing this fragrance for more than a month down the line. It is quite safe, and there's no intrigue or mystique to it. And like I said, it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell of too much either. So that's why the overall smell only gets a 3 out of 5. But anyway, that's been my review of Velvet Rose and Oud by Jo Malone. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Cheers for watching and take care.